delighted and we're so happy to have you on us and on our YouTube channel, wherever platform of the Anchored Lives you are connecting from. We're delighted. We are happy to have you here with us. I believe you've been blessed thus far in course of this podcast and as well as this series we've been having since the 1st of November. So please do what to like, share and subscribe. This will help the Redeemer as well as others, benefit from these sessions we're having, and then it inspires them to know more, and just as the team says, it activates them to launching into purpose, finances, relationship, marriage, and their spiritual life. Again, we have the third session, Dr. Atimoe, and this time around he will be speaking to us on purpose. So with Jesus' joy, I'd like you to welcome Dr. Atimoe one more time. Thank you so much, sir. Again and again, thank you. Mind-blowing session you had with us. Previously, you talked about, self-identity, and then you went for that to talk about mind, transformation and recalibration. Such a wonderful time. For those of us who, have not listened to his previous sessions, please do want to go over to our YouTube channel. I think it's going to be displayed on the screen. It's tagged as The Anchored Lives on YouTube. And so please do want to go over there to listen to all of his sessions. So powerful and so mind-blowing. Thank you so much, sir, for having us once and again.
Thank you for having me.
Testimonies have come, questions, from the comment section, flooding our emails with regards to your session. It's been inspiring, and we hope to have a session with you where you would address all of these, questions in a more, personal time, in a more luxury of time session where you could speak to us about it.
It will be my pleasure.
Thank you so much. So today we want to look at purpose. One major thing today we have in the world is people who struggle to discover purpose. And most people think purpose is passion, purpose is career. Some people think that marriage is purpose, getting married is purpose. So we believe that in the course of your session today, you'll be able to, explain to us in a layman language, as it says, about the subject of purpose. So let's start with the definition. What exactly is purpose?
There are different definitions out there. Once again, thanks for having me. It's always a pleasure and a joy to share my thoughts, perspective, and experience on subjects that are very important to me and pressing out there to your audience. So I won't give it a definition as it were. Okay. Rather, I will use an illustration.
All right.
I have a gold pen, lovely pen, glittering pen, beautiful pen, attractive one. But there's a problem. It doesn't write. And now I have an exam to write. I go into the exam hall with that pen. And now I have the sheets of paper, the question paper, and the answer sheet. But all I've got with me
is a pen that is not working.
It's my gold. No, don't say it's my pen that is not working.
All right, a golden pen.
It's my golden pen.
Yes.
But that is not working at that point. Is it fulfilling purpose?
No, it's not fulfilling purpose.
So I'll then explain it this way. Purpose is an essence. Purpose is a reason. Purpose is an end goal. I can continue to go on that way. So if you have not found any of those, or if what you're doing does not meet any of those, maybe you haven't found purpose yet.
That leads me to my second question. How do I find or discover my purpose?
Interesting question. Now let's come back home. How do I find purpose? I know at some point you might touch on this question, but let me touch a bit on it. People ask, is purpose for some set of people? Are there things I should or could or would have achieved in life to begin to think about purpose? Is it when I'll speak it in the Nigerian pidgin way? Is it when I am belly full?
Yes.
Is that when I begin to think about purpose? But not exactly.
Okay.
So finding your purpose, I'll ask or I'll come up with some questions, rhetoric questions, which could lead you there.
Okay.
Who am I? This is not a question about gender. Who am I? Take away my money. Take away my education. Take away everything else. My religion, my family. Take everything out. It's just me. Who am I? Who are you? Who is this? So if it's to be interpreted in the world or to the world in terms of meeting the need of the world, and of course when I mean the world, I don't mean the over 9 billion people we have in the world. It might be your streets, your family, your community, your church. Who are you to them? Who am I? Number 2, where did I come from? These are questions you cannot think about or find answers to in the hustling and bustling of Lagos market. In the noise of Edinburgh city. Or when you're surfing the internet and just trying to while away time. This is a question you can ask and find answers to in solitude. Where did I come from? When you know where you're coming from or you have an understanding, because the next question is going to be then, where am I going to? Now, where did I come from is not talking about your nationality. Then where am I going to? It's not just about destination. It's about purpose, essence. So what next? That's where am I going to? Talks about. So if there are things I'm doing today, where is that leading me to? If there are people I'm influencing and there are things I'm doing in any area of life, you did mention people think it's about marriage. Where is that leading me to? Is it a means to an end or is an end itself? Where am I going to? So when you're able to answer, and there are some other questions that aligns with this, when you're able to honestly, critically ask these questions and answer them, at some point begin to find some clarity when it comes to your purpose.
Purpose discovery. Thank you so much, Dr. Tim. Now, I don't know, are there pivotal points that people can use in discovering their purpose? Because we've spoken generally now, but aside from knowing who they are, knowing where they are coming from, and knowing if everything that they are doing, pertains to them, the question will be: is there a point in their lives whereby they can apply basic principles to discover their purpose? Are there principles or steps that someone can use?
Yes, there are. So there is no one size fits all, but then I will just give you some of the things I shared in my book on purpose. Is purpose talent? Again, I'm going to be asking some rhetoric questions. Is purpose passion? Is purpose business? Is purpose career? Does purpose make me money? Does purpose make me happy? These are some questions people ask, and they could be very misleading. So, but then when we go back to the question I asked earlier, why am I here? What am I doing here? So you now begin to move towards talent, for example. Now, talent does not give an answer to your purpose, but it can guide you.
Yes, sir.
So what are the things that are natural to me? There could be 10, there could be 15. Some of us are multi-talented.
That's right.
It could be 15, it could be 8. Are all 8 my purpose? Not exactly. So so what am I naturally good at? Bear in mind, when we talk about purpose is more about your world, about giving back, not about yourself, really. So so what comes natural to me? What am I passionate about? Again, your passion is not your purpose, but it could be a signboard towards where you're going to.
Can your calling be your purpose?
Now, when you say your calling, many people are most likely to also make that error if I'm not careful. When you hear calling, you spiritualize it.
That's right.
When you say calling, you think it's pastor, it's something spiritual. So when you say calling, that has to do with
the spiritual side of things too.
The spiritual side of things, yes. Actually, that's what it is. Actually, that's what it is.
Calling, yeah.
Again, you need to be sure. Maybe not exactly. I'll give an example. There is this book called The 70 Great Christians. Then there's this other one again I read. I can't remember, but those were the books I read when I was 17. Powerful books. There was this man who had the gift of, I think it was evangelism or so, going out and preaching, and he was doing so well. And then he saw his friend who was doing the ministry of healing, and then he wanted to go into that. That was that this man started and was excelling, but he fell into heresy and falsehood. The man backslided before he died, and he was a very great man of God at the time. If I mention his name, you might know him too, right? So he might feel he has a calling there, but then when you say calling, what did God used to call you? Was it Ethel, Line, or Lebara? So we want to be clear about this thing, because again, some of these things are very subjective.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Can an individual experience crisis in fulfilling purpose?
Oh, hi. Oh, pardon me. I just got Scottish now. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, but I was actually thinking that because I've discovered my purpose, then everything should be easy.
No, in fact, that's when you're going to be attracting someone, sin forces that want to stop you. Let's get a bit spiritual. Jesus told his disciples, let's go over to the other side.
Yes.
Wasn't that when he had turbulence?
That's right.
Even the disciples began to doubt him. Master, carest thou not that will perish?
That's true.
So, at the point when you even discover your purpose and you want to follow it, some devils that didn't have your time,
They will not have your time.
that's the time they're like, because see, you're coming to begin to add some value to the world. It might be to one person, it might be to your street, it might be to your family. But now you're beginning to add a good value to the world with an intent to leave the world better than you met it. They don't like it. You've just woken them up from sleep.
That's right. Yes.
And they'll fight.
That's right. Wow. Thank you so much. How can an individual distinguish between purpose, gifts, and talent? Because from my understanding, a gift could be, both of them are inherent one way or the other, but they have to be developed. And but at times, I noticed that, from my understanding, people can actually merge their gift and talent and use it in fulfilling purpose. But others also miss it. Others think that their gift and talent are the purpose. So how do we know where, because you just mentioned that some persons could be multi-talented, and because they're multi-talented, they don't really know which is their core strength. Because I think in fulfilling purpose, you need to know your niche. You need to know where your strength is, your power center. So how can an individual know that?
Okay, interesting question. So let's see this way. Gift, talent, purpose. It's like a tripod. Your gifts and your talent were things you were born with. They were things, the raw material that the Creator put in you. You came to this world with. Purpose, you were also born with it, but it's an assignment. Your gifts and your talent are actually meant to support you on that journey of fulfilling
Your purpose. So everything must be sharpened.
So the gift is not the purpose. The talent is not the purpose, but they're actually there to help you fulfill it, to facilitate, to lead you, to help you achieve it. For example, a good singer, that's a gift. He sings well. Naturally, even without going for voice training or vocal training, sings well. That's a gift. By itself, it can serve purpose. In Christianity, you go on stage, for example, you sing and people begin to cry. And they're giving their lives to Christ. Then you're fulfilling purpose. That gift is leading you that way. Okay. You are a great orator.
So it's a channel.
It's a channel, so it's a fuel. It's something that helps you fulfill purpose. It leads you. It makes purpose a reality.
That's amazing. That's a powerful one. Can purpose change?
I think one of the questions I had sometime this year when I did, I think a 30-day series on purpose, one of the very important questions that actually baffled me on purpose was this: can purpose change? What I would say is this: purpose does not change, but can expand, can evolve. So I won't use the word change, can evolve, can increase.
Okay.
And I use an example of a man of God that we both know. I will mention his name here.
Yeah.
Now, he started with a Bible study.
Yeah.
And that was just for a class. Now, going through that, it metamorphosed into a church.
A church.
Now, even at some point, he said Jesus never had a school. So why would people force me to have a school? But right now, we now have not just secondary school, we have a university. Now, from teaching the Bible to a church, now we're moving into schooling, education.
Yeah.
And now we have a brand called an evangelistic outreach. Do you know that evangelistic outreach that is less than maybe you're about 5-7 years old is not even more famous than the church ministry that is over 50 years old?
That's right.
Now, when you look at education, you say, is this person not veering off course? No, it's only expanding.
And evolving.
It's only evolving. There's another man of God who also started preaching about prosperity. And then from there, business schools started. And they began to teach and teach. Now he has 2 universities. I think he's even building the 3rd one. So purpose evolves. It grows. It expands. It reaches out to more ground. But you need to start from somewhere first.
That's a good one. Thank you so much. Can a person be tired or what you call gas out? Can someone be exhausted in fulfilling purpose?
Yes.
And if yes, what can they do to reignite fulfilling their purpose?
Immediately, well, so as you were asking the question, why I quickly responded with a yes was Elijah came to my mind, right?
Yeah.
Elijah had a purpose. That was his essence.
Yeah, but he was frustrated.
Elijah got to a point, he said, I'm not better than my parents, take me off. I'm not better, take me off. Right? So there are times when it also shows your humanity. It also shows your frailty. It also shows your fickleness. The times you get to, even Jesus.
That's right.
Who came to fulfill the highest purpose
on earth
ever to be fulfilled by anybody who walked on the earth. Just at the niche of concluding the thing, he said, if you can, please take this away. So you can. Yes, in fact, you will. Let nobody deceive you. You will. But then how do you refuel? At your highest height, fuel as much as possible because of your lowest low. Because a time will come, if it's in a spiritual purpose you've got to, that you cannot pray. You can't even lay your hand on yourself to pray. You can't, even as you're trying to pray, your heart is too heavy. You can't move. Do you know that there's certain heaviness you get to? You can't say a word.
Yes.
The Bible says that Jesus Christ, when he was praying, he groaned in the spirit, and then the sweat in his body was like thick as blood.
My God.
So you, as you get to a point where
imagine that
your words cannot just be muttered out. Your emotion, your feeling, you can't even just say. It's as though your heart is so heavy with a stone, wants to explode. And that's where people begin to think about giving up.
Yes.
Some begin to say some things they shouldn't say. Even John the Baptist, like I mentioned in an article I wrote some time ago, he sent a WhatsApp message to Jesus Christ. I'm your best man. I'm thrown in prison. I'm not anticipating this, how I'm going to end. Are you the one to come or should you look for another? After you say this is the person to follow, even you who proclaimed him, you're already asking, you're doubting. So you're going to have that time, and that time will come. Uncharted territories you will get to. You're going to get to some curves you do not anticipate. But then at your highest height, load up enough fuel. That's just how you can solve the problem. Or one of the ways. So that at your lowest low, you can find a way to get yourself up.
Wow.
Then surround yourself with a network of people. Just one single call to a comrade can really pull you up and let you know, I'm not here alone. This is not peculiar to me. This actually is part of the journey.
That's a good one. Thank you so much. What will be your final charge to everyone watching with regards to purpose?
So, my final charge to you is this. Don't wait until you have it all fixed One. Two, don't wait until you have all the money or you've gotten all the certificates you want and then now start thinking, oh, you've had all the children, maybe 7 or 8 or 9, 10 children. Don't wait until you're married. In fact, for those of you singles, this is the best time to find purpose. Let that man, that woman meet you on purpose. Because if it's after then, you're not talking about purpose. I don't know how you're going to convince him otherwise. So right there, right where you are, this is the best time, because there is no better time than the time that you are in now. All right. So start where you are. Now, again, just one last thing. You don't want to take purpose and replace it with your livelihood, right? So if you're on course, if you're in school, you're doing a business, keep doing that while if the purpose does not really align directly with that. So keep doing your business. You need to survive to fulfill purpose. But get started. Over time, your purpose, your wealth, your money, your comfort is a byproduct of purpose. It's going to come and they can give it all in fulfilling purpose.
And thank you so much for such a wonderful time of you joining us with Dr. Tim. It has been a great time on talking about purpose. Don't forget, you can start your purpose now, right? You don't have to wait until you're married, when you have the millions, when you have the billions, or when you have accomplished anything. Start your purpose now, you know. Put it on the comment section right now and say, I start my purpose now, right? I want to say thank you so much. Please do well again to like, share, and subscribe, and as well click on the notification button so you'll be aware of when we go live or when we have the next podcast. We've talked on purpose. If you've got questions, please go over to our website to the appointments section and then booking your appointment to speak with Dr. Tim. And in the absence of that, we'll be leaving you for now. See you in the next session. God bless you. Bye for now.